Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video and yet another race with this F1 2019 mod. Today we are here as Robert Kubica for the Belgian Grand Prix, our first race with this 2019 Williams car, the Rocket Williams Racing as we now know it, and obviously brand new lineup this year with Kubica and George Russell at the wheel for the FW42. But if you guys have missed any of the past races, then please do check them out in the link in the top right corner of your screen by clicking the card annotation. I think the last one we did was Sainz in the McLaren a couple of days ago around Spain, so do check that one out before I come back to this one. But Spa, this is it, my favourite track on the calendar, and we are racing as the returning Robert Kubica here today, and it's going to be a very exciting race. I'm looking forward to it. I think we can do well. I think the Williams car might suit this track, and we've got a decent setup on, and I generally think we've got a good chance of scoring some decent points. With that being said, we're going to jump into it. It's a 25% race as always, and if you guys do want to enjoy the video, then please do drop a like and also subscribe if you are new to the channel for daily Formula 1 content. I want to try and stay daily for March and not miss any uploads this month. That's my target pretty much, and yeah, we're going to see how it goes. But yeah guys, enjoy the video. Let's see how Kubica gets on around Belgium, and fingers crossed this Williams car isn't too bad. But that being said, let's jump into the video. It's time for the Belgian Grand Prix. Enjoy the video guys.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Valtteri Bottas, and Gasly, Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, and Daniel Ricciardo. Stroll, Van Dorn, Carlos Sainz, and Perez, Alonso, Sergei Sirotkin, and Brendan Hartley. Raikkonen and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Right, this is it then, P16 on the grid. Not a bad qualifying to be fair, and the car's working quite nice. I feel confident, and I think we can do a good job here today. And fingers crossed, I want to try and score points, if that's possible in this Williams car. I think we could do it. We're going to need a strong race, strong performance, good consistent pace, good pit stops. It's going to be a very good race. But in terms of the strategy, we are going to start on the fastest tire, which is a super soft, and transition over to the soft for the second stint. And this is going to be a critical phase in the race. It's a one-stop race, so therefore coming in earlier or later is going to dictate how your race goes. Getting held up in the pit lane, undercuts, overcuts, all of that stuff, and potentially safety cars and VSCs are going to come into a factor as well. Fuel-wise, we are 2 laps over on fuel, and fingers crossed that should be enough for us to be pretty aggressive in this race and try and push on. But with that being said, we're going to jump straight into it here for this 25% race as Robert Kubica. It's time for the Belgian Grand Prix. Let's get into it. Right, here we go. I did mention it's a cockpit view special. Once again, you guys seem to really enjoy it last time. So here we go. Lights are on and they are off. Away we go. Decent start actually. Quite happy with that. I can't get over to the inside though, unfortunately. So we're kind of boxed in on the outside line. I'm going to try get my foot down a bit. Try and accelerate on the outside line. Raikkonen there in front of us in the Alfa Romeo, which has now been brought into the game in the new latest patch. Raikkonen, they're going for the move on Kvyat there. Risky stuff. We're going to get the momentum. We're going to go past the pair of them. Oh man, that was so smooth. Whew. Wow. Big double overtake there. Pretty scary to be fair, but we pulled it off. We've got multiple 2 wide situations here in front of us. Norris, Perez there, Ricciardo in there, Sainz, Magnussen, Stroll as well. But so far, we're doing a good job here, keeping our nose out of trouble. This Williams car is pretty understeery, so yeah, sector 2 might be a bit of a struggle for us. Got Norris here going down the inside of Perez. Let's see if we can try and make something happen. You never know. Norris there just gets the move on the racing point and stays in front as we've got Kvyat here behind us trying to make a move. He's going to go for into Pouon, surely not. Yes, he is. Wow, that was a late move from Kvyat. He kind of pulled to the inside and then went back. Luckily, no spin, even though it was pretty much a half spin for Kvyat, I'm guessing. But he kind of committed and then backed out of it, so that's why I turned into the corner. It seemed like he had second thoughts, but clearly not. He had third thoughts and still went for the dive. Nonetheless, let's see if we have the pace to keep up with this train in front. That's where I want to be. Let's see if we can make this Williams car work and try and get anything better than P15 if possible. Looks like we've got some 3 wide action here. Perez, Ricciardo and Norris all going at it. Ricciardo there getting a short straw. He's the one that's getting a slipstream as we get very close to the Renault. I can't lie, Cockpit views a challenge here. The steering wheel kind of gets in the way in the hands as well. But the settings always run, so I'm quite surprised. Either way, we are looking to get stuck in here. all over the back of Ricciardo in the Brenner, which is something I never thought I'd be saying around here, but you know, we're involved, we're in the action. Let's just try and stick with these guys if we can. I think points are possible here. We just got to make sure we play our cards right, don't rush into overtakes, and time things correctly. Perez and Norris side by side here as we go on to the back straight. Myself and Ricciardo are lurking. Ricciardo gets a poor exit. This is it. We're going to try and get the slipstream here. We're going to pull to the inside. We've got the momentum. We are boxed in though. I'm going to try and follow Perez through here on Norris. Down the inside of Blanchimont. Go for the squeeze on Norris there. I'm going to push him off a little bit. I thought about going down the inside of Sergio there, but wasn't going to quite happen. Perez does look up. Norris keeping his car on the inside there. I'm going to leave him a little bit of room on the apex. But we are going to get the double overtake done. And we are P13 as DRS is now enabled in this race. Just try and stay within 1 second of Perez in front to get that DRS. So we've got another tasty battle here and brewing for the tail end of the points. Both Haas cars involved, as is Stroll and also Carlos Sainz in the other McLaren. But it's all kicking off here, and at the minute we're keeping our nose clean. We're making the overtakes when they matter, picking them off one by one tactically, and it's working for us. We're now P13, and it looks like we could be making some more places up here. It's all about just having a bit of patience, playing your cards right, and making no mistakes. As Perez a little bit slow through there, we're going to just get alongside. Trying down the inside here, can we get it? Yes we do, but Perez though, holding the inside line quite nice. I'm going to have to let that one go. Focus on my back straight. So here we go, good traction out of there, a little bit of dirty air kicking in. But we are in the tow. As Magnussen and Sainz go side by side here, it's getting pretty nasty as we enter Blanchimont. They're still side by side. Perez gaining, yes, they're back out. This is going to give me the chance to get alongside Sergio. We're on the grass slightly there, kind of forced onto the grass, have to be careful about locking up a tyre. I definitely could have got it there though if I just had a little bit more room from Perez. This is getting really intense, man, this battle. The points, it's all about the points. Oh, Magnussen and Perez here going side by side. This might be a chance. Down towards turn 8, Perez on the inside, Magnussen on the outside. They're still holding on though, but Perez just gets his car in front and gets ahead of the Haas. As we lose the back end there on exit. Poor bit of traction, that's going to put Norris here on the inside line into pull on. Norris goes for it, we're going to go on the outside and try and hold it. Track extension warning here. Norris getting the move done. We get a second warning there in the same corner, but I had no room as Norris was giving me no space at all. I'm going to get the power down though and just stay in front of the McLaren. What a feisty battle for P10 this is. All kicking off in this race. Sainz is going to be the one now who's going to be the test dummy with slipstream issues. Right, into the bus stop. Oh, hot on the brakes. Didn't see that one coming, but we've made it work. And I think, yep, that's those guys coming into the pit lane, so we're actually going to get clean air somehow. Didn't expect that. We broke where I normally would for the bus stop chicane, but Magnussen was stupidly slow because I think those guys were coming to the pit lane. So we've cashed in a triple overtake of sorts, and we're now P5 in this race. Having said that, Magnussen is going to be right on the back of me here this time as we go up through Rouge, and he will have DRS as I lose the back end a little bit mid-corner there. Another car behind Magnussen as well, so it's going to be potentially a double position loss here. We're going to cover the inside line. There goes Magnussen to the left-hand side. I'm giving him no tow. Late on the brakes. Go for the squeeze, and there we go. Job done. We're scheduled to pit in this lap, so that's what I'm going to do. Now we can try and pull away. Let's have a strong in lap. Right, through Blanchimont. We're going to get ready for the pit lane here. Into the bus stop. Try and be aggressive with it, unlike the AI. Really try and maximise the lap time. Into the pit lane there. Being careful to not lose an end plate. On the power. Now we get it all slowed down for the pit entry. There we go. A little bit too conservative maybe, but still.
Sergey is in the pits.
Right, that's not great. I think that's my teammate coming in, which is kind of unfortunate. So I do apologise, but either way, first driver has priority. Oh, we've been held up a little bit there, but not too bad. I can't complain. I don't think we're going to lose any places, which is okay with me. So not the worst case scenario by any means. Out the pit lane now. Up to speed. Switching on these tyres out the pit lane, burning them up real nice. We've got Alex Albon here on the back of us in the Toro Rosso. What's the grip like for a Rouge? Cold tyres, okay, it's flat, it's not too bad. Albon though is going to look for the move in the Toro Rosso Honda. We've got to be careful here. Here he goes to the outside, we're going to give him some room. I'm going to try and hold the inside line on the cold tyres. Side by side here, we're going to go for the late braking manoeuvre, and we hold on to the position. So with P11, we've done our stop already. I want to say we're looking good here. I want to say that points are possible. I think there's still a few people yet to pit. So we're looking good at the minute. Car's working good. I'm able to attack people. Now the question is, can I actually pull away? Let's find out. Let's see if we have the pace to shake off Giovinazzi behind us. Right, decent pace. We're opening up a bit of a gap to Gio behind us. He will have DRS, I think, but we're definitely keeping him at a decent distance. I can't shake off Gio here at the minute. Kind of frustrating, because we've shaken off everyone behind. It's just me and Giovinazzi at the minute. That Saba's very fast in the straight, and that's kind of keeping Gio in the hunt. As you can see, he's really getting on me here. A little bit hot on the brakes there, but we're going to keep hold of it. But yeah, Gio's generally just putting a lot of pressure on it at the minute, and I'm trying to pull away, but it's no use. Personal best 47.4, decent pace, but that Saba with some DRS assistance is just a bit too quick at the minute, and I might need either he's maybe engine motor to get turned down, or maybe a mistake, but for now I think we're going to struggle to keep him behind, I think. Yeah, I think this is it. We got a good one to a Rouge. He's still gaining though. That Saba just so powerful on the straight. We're going to show him around the outside. Long way around. And once again, we're going to do our trademark defensive maneuver through there. Hold on to that position. Now can we pull away? That's the question. We've got a little bit of a gap here. Oh man. George Russell out of the race. What a shame. First retirement of the Grand Prix in this moment, teammate. Very unfortunate there for the Brit. Oh, wow, that was a snap and a half. It might not be over just yet. It's kicking off in front between Perez and one of the Haas cars here. So there could be a point position up for grabs. You never know. P11 currently on the cusp of the points. And that battle is getting pretty fierce. They're losing a lot of time. So let's keep going here. We're running at a strong pace, and we are catching. 2 laps to go. Let's keep our head down. Another personal best there. Right, another personal best. As we go to the final lap of the Grand Prix, kind of hoping the battle in front gets even more intense. They're side by side going into Eau Rouge, so it's about as good as it gets, to be honest. We've got signs behind actually getting past Giovinazzi, and he's on a late charge. But at the minute, I can't lie, it's looking like P11 for us, getting the maximum out of this Williams car. But you never know, something could happen. I'm trying so hard to catch these two. They're battling so hard. I'm trying to close that gap. I'm kind of hoping they marvel all moment into the bus stop chicane. But you never know. Leclerc wins though at Spa. Fair play to him in the Ferrari. Will Perez go for the move here into Blanchimont? No, he doesn't. Maybe the bus stop, do or die. Yes, it is. It's bus stop time for Perez. I'm going to try and maximise this. You never know, there could be a penalty or something. But Perez does get it at the bus stop on Grosjean. We're going to come across the line for P11. Do we get any promotion? I don't think we do. No, we don't. It's P11. What a shame. One more lap, and I think I could have had a chance there. I really do. Just run out of laps. But still, a decent fun race. I really enjoyed that.
It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Right, so looking at the final race results, Charles Leclerc wins for the Ferrari team ahead of Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Pierre Gasly P4 bringing home the fastest lap, the only man in the 144s. Then we've got Sebastian Vettel P5 ahead of Nico Hülkenberg. Good race for him, beating Valtteri Bottas, one of the silver arrows. Then we've got Lance Stroll, Sergio Perez 8th and 9th for the Racing Point. And then we've got Romain Grosjean P10, just beating us the line there as we miss out on a point there for the Williams team. Then we've got Carlos Sainz, Antonio Giovinazzi, Lando Norris in the second McLaren, Daniel Ricciardo only P15 in this race. Kimi Raikkonen though, P16 in the Alpha, in the second Alpha behind Gio. Then we've got Kvyat, Albon, Magnussen, the last of the classified runners, and Russell, my teammate, retiring from the Grand Prix with a couple laps left to go. But you can see the lap time difference, myself and Russell there, 2 seconds faster than Russell. I think I really outperformed this Williams car here today, and I tried my best, but all in all, it wasn't to be. But if you guys did enjoy this video, then please do drop a like, and also get subscribed for daily for more on content, and turn notifications, guys, to not miss a single upload from me. And finally, check out these 2 videos on your screen if you have missed them. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in my next video very soon. But until then, it's goodbye from me.